It finally happened. It finally happened. Elon Musk's Tesla buys $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, causing the currency to spike. Of course, as we've seen on CoinMarketCap, which is absolutely insane, is pumped to a new all-time high now. It actually went to like 44K, I believe, earlier, but now it pulled back a bit. So absolutely insane, and it continues to make a run up. And we know that Elon Musk has been bullish on Bitcoin and he's also been trolling the community with regards to Dogecoin. I don't believe he personally invested in Dogecoin. He's purely trolling people because on his Twitter page we've seen different polls regarding Dogecoin. He's making fun of the meme token or the meme coin, which is famous. But yeah, I mean, this dude has invested in Bitcoin. He actually changed his description to hashtag Bitcoin in the Twitter profile. So just imagine that, right? That was pretty much a sign there that he said, okay, I'm in Bitcoin, guys, just so you know. So let's talk about this article here. This was actually posted 3 hours ago and it's from bbc.com, okay? So all the different news articles are now talking about it. All the media sites are talking about it. Elon Musk's car firm Tesla has said that it bought about 1.5 billion of the cryptocurrency Bitcoin in January and expects to start accepting it as payment in the future. So we will be able to buy Tesla with Bitcoin in the future. So all those people that are holding Bitcoin now, obviously, you know, if you've been holding Bitcoin for a while, you could actually pretty much buy a Tesla with one Bitcoin, right? Maybe not really, depends on which country you're in, but it's about 50 to 60K for the Tesla Model X, for the Tesla Model S, I believe, which is the cheaper version. But yeah, nevertheless, I mean, he's gonna basically say, okay, not him, but you know, the salespeople, take one Bitcoin and just give me a Tesla, right? So yeah, absolutely insane here. And that's really great for the use case of cryptocurrency. And as you're seeing here, you know, more and more people are jumping into crypto recently. I know that my channel has surged too. But of course, in today's video, I don't just want to focus on Elon Musk's news, which of course are very bullish. This is one aspect. But later I want to talk about ChainX's latest update and also HydraDX. You can finally purchase HydraDX, which is a project that has been talked about on my channel. I've covered it before. It's actually being backed by one of the co-founders from Polkadot, of course. So, you know, you're gonna love this. I mean, if you don't already know what HydraDX is, do check out the article popping up on the top right hand corner before you watch the rest of this video, because later on in this video I'm gonna show you how you can get in, which is into the pool basically. It's like a token sale, but they're doing it through the pool, through the liquidity pool on Balancer. So I'm going to show you how that actually works. And again, it isn't financial advice, but it's just if you're interested to get into HDX. I know that the Ethereum fees are pretty high now, but anyway, to continue on here before we talk about HydraDX and ChainX. So Tesla said that it's trying to maximize their returns on cash that is not being used in the day-to-day running of the company. So they've already got a lot of money. They just want to maximize it by investing in Bitcoin. Now it comes days after Mr. Musk added hashtag Bitcoin to his Twitter profile page, which drove up the price. He removed it days later, but has continued talking about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, including Dogecoin, which jumped 50% after his endorsement. Now, Mr. Elon Musk, when are you going to be talking about Polkadot? When are you going to be talking about ChainX, my favorite project? When? ChainX, you know, you get it, SpaceX, ChainX, you get the similarities. They both end with X. And I know you're creating, or you've got that website, which is called x.com, right? So maybe some link there. No, I'm only joking. I wish, right? It's just a pipe dream. Just a pipe dream, guys. Now, in a stock market filing, Tesla said that it updated its investment policy in January and now wanted to invest in reserve assets such as digital currencies, gold, bullion, or gold exchange traded funds. It said that it had already bought 1.5 billion of Bitcoin and could acquire and hold digital assets in the future. So of course, Bitcoin jumps as Tesla buys currency, right? So we could see here, this is why the price has gone absolutely insane. Now, is this a game changer? Well, possibly yes. I mean, anything like, think about it this way. Elon Musk is such an important figure. Like, so many people follow him. So many corporations follow him, right? Aside from many big investors, but also, you know, the retail investor, the typical retail investor. It's usually the typical retail investor that FOMOs into whatever these big investors do because they're like their idols, right? People are following him like crazy, like not only for SpaceX, but also for Tesla, right? And that's the thing, like it's like we've seen with John McAfee too, where so many people are just following him for the jokes, right? And yeah, this is it. I mean, this guy, Elon Musk, is a really intelligent dude. Everybody knows him in the world, right? So when a guy like him talks about a cryptocurrency which doesn't even have, if you think about it, like that large of a market cap, considering like at a global level, of course it's going to drive up the price. And look what happened to Dogecoin, right? Which is just a joke. So if we actually look at the prices, again, Bitcoin's trading at 43K now. But if we look at Dogecoin here, Dogecoin is 7.6 cents, almost 7.7 cents here, up 100% since yesterday. Absolutely insane. I mean, if I would have put my money in this, it would have probably dumped on me with my luck. But it's absolutely insane. It just shows you that, you know, one popular dude talks about a coin which has 128.2 billion in circulation. That's how many tokens there are in circulation, and it still pumps 2x. How the heck? I mean, I know it's on all the big exchanges, but it makes no sense to me. So yeah, also Polkadot is in the 5th position. Now it's been overtaken by Cardano. As you know, Cardano have a humongous community since 2017, so there's no surprise whatsoever here that Cardano is going to make its way back to $1 here, as the community just constantly pumping it. But the market cap is actually picking up quite a bit here. It put quite a big of a difference in between Polkadot and Cardano here, as we can see. But nevertheless, we'll keep an eye out on what's going to happen. Next, let's talk about ChainX here. ChainX has been doing pretty well. I'm not complaining. I know it was stuck around $5 for quite a while. It was getting a bit demoralizing, but it shouldn't be demoralizing, just because, you know, there's so many good things that are going to come with ChainX once Polkadot's parachains start. And of course, SherpaX on Kusama, which is ChainX's sister network, sister experimental network, if you want to call it that way, which is going to bring Bitcoin to Kusama. Now, OKX is listing. This is the one we're waiting for. I mean, everybody in the community is waiting for this, and we're going to get this. I mean, OKX have a YouTube channel, and they've actually conducted an interview with Alex, who's actually an admin on ChainX's Telegram group. He's been very helpful there. He also runs a validator like called Xbox. And he watched this interview. I mean, it's very short. It's not even an interview. It's more like of an intro of what ChainX is. But it's just like, it's short. It's only like 2 minutes and 30 seconds on YouTube. Do watch it. But this is basically like a sign that they're planning to list PCX, but not yet, right? They're waiting on something. I don't know what they're waiting for. Maybe it's in relation to the promotion that they're planning with the Carnival Edition. I'm not sure, because they're saying here there's a Carnival Edition ChainX, right? So I'm not sure what they're referring to this here. It's still in the blue. But the other thing that they've tweeted about here is regarding the halving countdown. So as you know, and if you don't already know, if you're new here, ChainX does have 21 million max supply, just like Bitcoin, because the whole purpose of ChainX is to bridge Bitcoin to Polkadot, right? That's the basic purpose, right? But then they're going to have a halving event. So every 2 years, they have a halving event. So Bitcoin's every 4 years on average. ChainX is every 2 years. The next one is going to be on the 25th of May 2021. As you can see here, 104 days for you to claim up to 42% return on your investment until this halving. Once this halving occurs, you're going to get about 21% return on your investment if you stake. Again, if you run a validator, it's a little bit more, because you also get 10% of the interest from the stakers that are staking on your node. But enough about ChainX. We're going to keep an eye out, of course, as always, on the updates, and I'll be doing that in a separate video where I'll be talking about the Polkadot updates as soon as we get more, because there are just so many to talk about. So next is the long awaited, for the one that you are waiting for. It's HydraDX, the pool, right? So how does this actually work? Well, on Balancer, basically what Balancer does is it allows you to add liquidity to a specific token. You can create a specific token, right, of your choosing. In this case, we've got HydraDX, which is an Ethereum token at the moment, ERC20. They are building on Substrate, though, because they want to be interoperable with Polkadot, of course. And they're going to be a parachain, too. They're actually part of the second batch after Interlay, or sorry, the third batch after Interlay. So Phala network are going to be part of the first batch to deploy on Rococo testnet, which is the testnet network framework within Substrate in order to become a parachain. Now, after Phala network, we're going to have Interlay. They're going to be the second one, which is the bridge between Bitcoin and Polkadot, just like ChainX, but they don't have a token. And then the third one in the third group is going to be HydraDX together with Darwinia and some other one. I think Clover as well. Clover is a very good one. Again, I've covered it before. So HydraDX are gonna be when they actually launch on Rococo, then they're ready to become a parachain. So they can just basically take part in the parachain auction. They're eligible to take part in the parachain auction. You cannot take part in the parachain auction unless you're on Rococo. As far as I'm aware, this is the whole purpose of Rococo, and this is why you should be on Rococo as a project if you want to be part of those parachain auctions. So only a handful of projects are going to be part of it. Of course, ChainX is one of them, but it's not until the 5th batch. So on the 3rd batch, we've got HDX. So what can you actually do right now? Well, they've decided to create a token on the Ethereum blockchain to get people to invest in HDX and hold it. And then when the actual HDX on Substrate is launched and they get the parachain, then you'll be able to swap across by validating your Ethereum address, probably signing a transaction. You'll be able to validate that you've got XHDX, which is on Ethereum, and you'll get it on Substrate. So then, of course, you can trade it and so on. But for now, the plan is that XHDX is not going to be tradable. You can only buy it, but you cannot actually sell it, apparently. So that's how it works. So here, this is the price it started at. So as they've announced, it started at almost 5 cents, as you can see here. Okay. And it dumps down. I mean, this is the way it works. It's basically a balancer is like, unlike Uniswap, it actually balances out the liquidity. So they basically supply a certain amount of liquidity, DAI and XHDX, and then balancer automatically manages that depending on the number of people buying and so on, right? So this is basically how it looks here. Now, this event is going to last for 3 days in total, right? On the 11th, it should be over on the 11th. If you check their Twitter page, they've actually got an article where they're saying that. We can see the liquidity and so on here. But you may be interested, how do you actually get into it? Well, if you go to lbp.hydradx.io, and again, the link will be found in the pinned comment, it'll give you a message here on their website. Don't transfer XHDX tokens to any contract, wallet, or exchange. After the LVP concludes, balance transfers of XHDX will be frozen. You'll need to verify your Ethereum address on HydraDX chain to claim HDX tokens. Okay, so that's why you need to wait for the parachain. So once they're on Rococo, it's still not enough. You need to wait for them to bond to the parachain, and then you'll be able to get it. Now, what's the current price? Well, 0.043. Okay, it is a bit lower, I think, at the moment. But if you click on get here, it basically takes you to this page, which gives you the price. Actually, it's gone up quite a bit now here. It's gone up quite a bit here. Let's see how much it is. Okay, it's 0.046. Yeah, so this does actually change. It's in real time. So basically, this looks like Uniswap, right? So all you do here is you basically, I don't have any DAI, but if I had DAI in my wallet, again, you need to link your MetaMask wallet, but if you had DAI in your wallet, then all you need to do is go here and then just basically click to trade. That's it. Just choose how many HDX you want to buy. Of course, you want to choose the DAI XHDX pairing. You choose how many you want to buy, and then you click on confirm the transaction or submit. I'm not sure what this button actually shows. And then you just need to wait. But keep in mind that the transaction fees are very high at the moment. They're like $100 on Ethereum. So it's an absolute ripoff. So it's mostly for people that are buying larger amounts, maybe like $500, $600, 1K, maybe even more. So again, large amounts. Unfortunately, you just can't buy low amounts of XHDX at the moment due to the very, very high transaction fee. And there is a risk of the transaction failing too. So that's unfortunately how it is. I know it happened to me. It happened to others where transactions have failed on Ethereum and they wreck you. But it is what it is, right? So I'm personally worried to trade on Uniswap at the moment or on Ethereum. That's why I'm just using the different Polkadot ecosystem ones like ChainX, for example, or Polkadot or Kusama, because they're just a couple of cents to send a transaction, and that's how it should be. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I don't want to take any more of your time. This is it. Like, let me know if you found this informative. Drop me a comment if you have any sort of questions about HydraDX or about Elon Musk's news or about ChainX. I am curious to get your thoughts. But thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.